Hi, Sarah. How you doing today?
I'm good, Fatboy. How are you?
Doing great. Looking forward to New Year's Day.
Yes,
Coming
I
to
am.
you in 4 days' time. Are you excited?
I am very excited.
What's your New Year's resolution going to be?
I am going to go back into the gym.
Why?
What? What do you mean, why?
Oh, like to be healthy, to be fit?
Yes, to be healthy, to be fit, and to be hotter.
To be hotter than
I'm
you
already
are.
sexy. I want to be sexier.
But do you think the world can handle that? That's too much hotness.
I know, it's too much. I feel sorry for you guys, but you're going to have to, learn to deal with it.
Do you know what sucks most about weight loss, though, and fitness?
What?
That sex doesn't count as exercise.
It does. I know, it really doesn't. I need to burn a lot of calories when you sweat
You
a
do,
lot.
well, especially the guy.
Yeah.
Ladies, you're just lying there.
No.
What are you even doing?
But Fatboy, who are you having sex with?
I mean,
You
most
need
girls.
to tell your people to start participating as well.
Excuse me, most girls like riding a guy, like being on top.
Mm-hmm.
They'll do that for all of 2 minutes, and then it's like they feel like they're out of energy. They just collapse on the bed. They're exhausted.
Do you know how difficult it is to ride a guy? Do you know? You have to have good knees.
I would have no idea, Sarah.
You have to have good knees.
Knees.
That's why I need to go back to the gym.
It's the knees. I would guess it's the knees and the back as well.
Exactly. That's why I'm going back into the gym.
Okay.
You don't want to
so
be on
that's
top
the
and
real
you
reason.
hear, knocking like knees are cracking. No.
Oh my goodness.
We're not doing that in 2023.
Well, do tell us what's popping today.
Lizzo, and I'm starting this segment on a good note because Lizzo is now a proud owner of a home.
And you would not want Lizzo on top.
Absolutely.
She'd break you.
I don't know. Well, she has a boyfriend. His name is Mike White. So I
Okay.
don't think he minds her being on top.
So
He
she's
looks like he can handle her.
really?
Yeah.
Because she'll be like, it's about damn time, and you'll hear bones breaking. Man will have to be rushed to the hospital.
Stop it. Stop it.
So-
I'm not going to laugh at this.
So tell me about this new home that she bought.
Well, she bought a new home and she went on to say that it's a very big milestone for her. And she sat down in a recent interview and she said, and she also recounted having been homeless at one point
Wow.
in time before she made it big. And she said that she's very, very happy about that. Like for her, that was her biggest dream. And she went all out with the Christmas decorations. And she's so excited to live her life there. She also talking about her boyfriend. His name is Mike White, like I said earlier. She says that they are very much in love and she sees herself living with him forever.
And, she's done very well for herself.
Yes, she
2022 has been
Yes,
a phenomenal
she has.
year for her. And I'm guessing she probably paid cash for the house. I mean, she
Yeah.
can certainly afford it. Although, of course, if she's buying one of those homes that are worth millions, then
Of course.
maybe she didn't pay back cash. But nonetheless, good for her. And I don't know, did you see any pictures of it? Does it look
No,
nice?
not yet. She hasn't yet done a whole unveiling of the house, but she promises to let us, see what her house looks like later when she's done decorating and whatnot.
Now, some people discourage that. They think you're essentially sending potential thieves blueprints to your house so that they will know where to pass in case they wanted to break in.
But you see, I regardless of whether you put it on social media or not, she's a big star. People will still find her.
Yeah?
Yeah. So she
Okay.
just has to beef up her security. But let's not forget that this year she was honored and she did receive the People's Champion Award. And while accepting this award, she did share the spotlight with 17 other activists, across the board. And then also she was also announced as TikTok's biggest hit maker of 2022.
Really?
Remember her song, It's About Them Time? What became completely viral.
Right.
yeah.
And so everyone was doing some sort of challenge to her song.
Yes, there was. And actually, there's a young lady, a TikTok star, who did, make the dance. She choreographed the dance to About Them Time. And Lizzo actually did something very sweet. She was on the James Corden show, and she invited this TikTok influencer who created the dance. And everybody who participated in her trend, and this was like, I think, hundreds of people that were able to make it, and they did the dance together. I think that was absolutely
Like on
sweet.
stage?
Like not on stage, they were like on a street. It was like a flash mob thing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was absolutely amazing.
Well, good for her. What else is popping?
Tory Lanez, and I have really, really bad news for Tory Lanez. And a verdict has been rendered in Tory Lanez's shooting trial. You know the case about with Megan Thee Stallion, and jurors have ultimately found him guilty on 3 charges levied against him, and he was taken back into custody. And guess what? He faces a maximum sentence of more than 22 years in prison and deportation back to Canada.
Well, no more Facebook Lives from Tory Lanez.
I know.
Because during the pandemic, his
quarantine radio,
Instagram Lives were just, breaking records.
Yeah.
But that aside, so I didn't follow the trial closely. But what I'm hearing, or rather seeing people say, like on Twitter, is that apparently, of all the things they found him guilty of, was not actually shooting this lady. It was more related to illegal weapons.
Yes.
And I don't know that they were able to establish that he actually shot this woman.
No.
Were they?
No, they weren't, because some of the testimonies went on to show that the first shot was fired by a female, and then he also allegedly shot after the shot was shot. You understand? And then there's also a lot of allegations that he and Megan Thee Stallion had a fling. So at the party,
she refused to. Did she? She tried to deny it in an interview she was doing, but everyone was like, "Nah, they smashed."
Because this is the thing. Allegedly, they had a fling going, or friends with benefit type of situation. So when they were at Kylie Jenner's party, or a swimming pool party, or whatever the case may be, so she gets upset that Tory Lanez was entertaining another woman. And so she was asked, her friends were telling her, like, you leave. So she refuses to leave, and then she starts causing a scene. And that is how the thing escalated to this situation. Now, Tory Lanez is probably going to spend a great deal of time in jail.
Now, is there no chance for appeal? Because if, as people are alleging, they weren't able to prove that he actually shot. I think they established that the weapon involved was an illegally acquired weapon. I don't know if they were able to establish that the shot came from that weapon.
They said that the gun that the shot came from had female DNA on it.
And not his DNA.
Well, he was found guilty of discharging a firearm with gross negligence, assault with a semi-automatic firearm, and carrying a loaded unregistered firearm in a vehicle. That is what he was found guilty for, and not guilty for shooting Megan Thee Stallion.
So can you understand why a lot of people are questioning this and are saying that it's unfair?
I also feel it's very unfair. And not to take away from the fact that Megan Thee Stallion got hurt in the situation. I'm not taking that away from her, because she went on to say that experience has caused her a great deal of trauma, and even taken her to a point of committing suicide, because the trolls on social media did not believe her, and so on and so forth. I'm not going to dispute the trauma that she has gone through, but then again, I think the punishment is also so harsh.
It is. And I don't know if I even ever saw her like in crutches or with a cast on her foot. Was she actually injured from this shot?
She says she was injured from this shot, but we never saw pictures. I have not seen
exactly, because we've been seeing her twerking and dancing for the better part of the last 2 years. At what point was she actually injured to the point where she had to be treated for that gunshot wound? I just never saw it.
Well, a lot of speculations do say, or rather, people are alleging that she's the one who started the altercation, and she was insulting Tory Lanez. And I guess she effed around and found out. I guess. I'm sorry. People, please don't come for me. Anyway, Tory Lanez's sentencing has been scheduled for 27th January 2023. And this goes to tell every woman, or just every person, please do not start trouble if you're not ready to deal with the consequences, because this is that situation. It's not like she was just there minding her own business and she got shot. She started the altercation, and a lot of witnesses who testified say that she started the drama.
Well, as my old headmaster at King's College Buddha used to say, don't trouble, or else trouble will trouble you.
Yeah.